I don't even know where to begin this video because I have a feeling it's gonna be so long, but I'm gonna try to be on point. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So at the very beginning, when I started this channel, I made some videos about relationships and what to do after a breakup, how to heal, whatever. So I decided that today I'm gonna jump into before relationships and kind of highlight some of the toxic traits, both in males and females, that you guys need to watch out for, especially in this generation, especially with social media and the internet, and everybody's just spying on everyone. Everybody's just, going behind everybody's backs. It's better to be safe than sorry later on. So what are the red flags that you should be looking for? And if you know that it's a red flag, you will probably not go into the relationship. And I think I already had a video like this, but I need to double check. But anyways, enjoy this video and take some notes. So the first thing is lying. Okay, I don't know about you, but for me, lying is immediately a red flag. I cannot believe you have a reason for lying, like to lie to me. Unless it's a surprise, but again, I don't call that lying, I call that a small white lie, which is different, because if you say that you're going to work but you pick up my gift, that's fine. But when I ask you what are you and you say you're at work but you're with another girl or another boy, that's just like, why would you do that, So for me, to be honest, lying is something that I cannot forgive. You never have a reason to lie. Okay, it's always better to say the truth, hurt that person and let them heal, than just say whatever lie you have, keep that up for months, and then tell that person, and I'm like, how could you go for months of full lying when you had a chance to be honest from the beginning, especially if it's at the beginning of a relationship when the other person is just a stranger to you, The second thing is my favorite, is inconsistency. So when somebody says, I cannot text you every day, why not? I cannot believe a single person on this earth that doesn't check their phone every single day. Okay, a hello, how are you message, 2 seconds maximum, or 3. So when people tell me, this one person literally told me, I cannot text you every day. Why not? I don't know, I just cannot. What is this? I'm sorry, but especially if you live far from each other, if you are neighbors, don't text me every day, because we can just meet up. You can come over to my house, I can go over to your house. But when we live hours away from each other, what do you mean you cannot text me? You are this busy. If you are this busy, I don't want anything with you, And this inconsistency, this not texting, not making any dates, not showing up to dates, to be honest, if we talk also about sometimes girls, and not returning your calls, and just not giving a single, because they don't care about you. This makes me so mad, because if you want to be with someone, you are going to text them. If you want to be with someone, you are going to put that effort in. But I'm going to talk about this in the last point. The third one is the favorite thing of these walking red flags, is the excuses. So I cannot text you because I don't have battery. Sometimes I believe that because, I also have a phone which sometimes runs out of battery. But every time, if you don't have battery, every time either something is wrong with your battery, something is wrong with your charger, or you just forget to charge it. But of course, the thing about excuses is that majority of the time, they are not even real. I cannot text you because I don't have service. Okay, if you are going on a mountain trip, I can imagine, or if you go underground. But when people go to a bar, and unless the bar is underground, okay, I get that. But if you go to the next street, what do you mean you don't have service? Like these things that when people tell you, I didn't text you because I didn't have time. I mean, do I even have to explain this? No. You have time for whatever you want to make time for. Okay, I can complain. I don't have time to sleep 8 hours. But at 11 o'clock, if I don't go to sleep the next morning, I cannot complain about it because I had the time to go to sleep, but I didn't want to for whatever reason. Then the next morning, I shouldn't complain. If you don't have time for somebody, don't play with them. Tell them, I don't want to be with you, bye. Okay, it hurts once, trust me, but after that, we're gonna move on happily. But these excuses, or I don't want to be in a relationship because I'm not ready. If you're not ready, why are you on a dating app? Why are you going to bars to pick up girls? Why? If you don't want to be in a relationship because you are working on whatever you want, fine, that's fully okay. What is not okay is to go out and pretend to be with other girls or boys. So when you meet somebody on a dating app and they say, well, I'm just not ready, that makes no sense because they are on a dating app which was designed to meet people to date. Already talking about these excuses makes me so mad because I'm like, oh, how do you not see that? I also didn't see that. I'm going to be honest with you. The reason why I can talk about this today is because I've been there, but I didn't see them or I didn't want to see them. But now I'm here. So please listen to me so you're not going to go through what I went through. The fourth one is when they just don't make you as priority. Now, here I would like to say that if you meet somebody for the first time, that's normal if you don't put them for priority. Okay, I'm talking about here when you know somebody for months and they still would rather hang out with their friends than with you for weeks. Okay, so for example, the boys have a game this Saturday and you tell your girlfriend, I would rather go to the game with the boys than be with you. That's fine, because that's one time, the game is on that day, you cannot change the game. But then the girl says, okay, how about we meet on Sunday? Well, on Sunday, I don't want to, or I don't have time. This is not priority, because unless you really don't have time because you're going away with your family or whatever. But if they always say that something is more important, then something is wrong, because it's impossible that you don't have time. Or say you go out with a girl and the girl tells you like, oh yeah, you have to take me to this crazy restaurant. That's not healthy. That's not priority. If you take out a girl to a restaurant, fine, but a girl should be okay with being taken out just for a walk, you know? So if the girl tells you like, if you don't take me out to a restaurant, I feel like you don't even want to meet me, that's also very, very toxic. You have to pay attention to these things. And the last one, as I mentioned, is literally the no effort thing. Like when they say, okay, let's go on a date. And then you tell them, okay, what time? I don't know. Okay, where do you want to go? I don't know. Okay, which date? I don't know. Okay, do you even want to meet? I don't know. I'm gonna give you a few seconds to let this sink in. Like literally let this sink in. Because for me, this is shocking, right? If I want to meet somebody, I am going to meet that person. If I have to get up at 6 because of the train, I'm gonna get up at 6. If I have to travel for 3 hours, I am going to travel 3 hours. It's because me want to meet that person. If they don't want to meet you, but they tell you, oh, let's go on a date. Okay, where? I have no clue. That's no effort. And why would you want to be with someone who literally has no effort to even see you? They don't make an effort to understand you, to talk to you, to see you, to get to know you. This is so bad that I literally want to cry when I think about all those people now in the world that are waiting for a message, waiting for a date, waiting for a call, and it just doesn't come because the other party just doesn't care. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you are not experiencing these things, but if you do, please make sure that you pay attention to these details, these little red flags, just, you know, get the binocular and walk around, and when you see somebody with a red flag, just run away. Anyways, if you like this video, please don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on more tips in the future. And I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.